Good evening. His Majesty King Abdullah II held a series of meetings in Washington with U.S. Congress leaders from the Senate and House, along with key committees from both chambers. In his meetings, the King stressed the need for an immediate action to pressure Israel to ensure the adequate and sustained flow of aid into the Gaza Strip. The King reiterated the need to reach an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and push for a political horizon to achieve just and comprehensive peace on the basis of the two-state solution. His Majesty warned that failure to stop the war on Gaza will expand the conflict in the region and lead to the continuation of the cycle of violence. The King called for stepping up efforts to ensure the success of the ceasefire in Lebanon and reaffirmed Jordan's rejection of anything that threatens Syria's security and stability. The meetings also covered the strategic partnership between Jordan and the United States, as well as ways to expand cooperation in various fields. Speaker of the House of Representatives Ahmad Al-Safadi announced that the House will start discussions on the state budget for the fiscal year 2025 next Monday. The Council of Ministers had approved the draft general budget law for the fiscal year 2025 in November, in which it was submitted to the lower house. The draft budget estimates total public expenditures at 12.511 billion dinars, including more than 11.042 billion dinars in current expenditures and 1.469 billion dinars in capital expenditures. In the Gaza Strip, the Health Ministry said Israeli attacks across the enclave have killed at least 48 Palestinians and wounded more than 200 others in the last 24 hours. The ministry said the Palestinian death toll since the start of the Israeli aggression on the besieged enclave has risen to 44,580 people, while the number of the wounded climbed to 105,739. In the occupied West Bank, where a Palestinian prisoner from the city of Tulkarem was killed after being tortured by the Israeli army. This came as the occupation authority arrested 28 Palestinians from different parts of the occupied West Bank. The Syrian army said that it is redeploying its units outside the city of Hama after reports saying that the militants have entered the city. The Syrian army confirmed in a statement that it will continue to carry out what it said its national duty in reclaiming the areas that the militants have captured. Meanwhile, UN Syria envoy Geir Pedersen warned the Security Council that the situation was extremely dangerous, adding that Syria faces the danger of further division. South Korean prosecutors opened an investigation into President Yoon Suk-yeol, along with few ministers, over their roles in an attempt to impose martial law. Meanwhile, the South Korean parliament will hold a session next Saturday, during which it will vote on a bill aimed at impeaching the president over his failed attempt. Yoon's ruling People Power Party is divided over the crisis, but said it would oppose impeachment with 2 years left in Yoon's 5-year term. That was the news. Thank you for watching. Good night.